Alright, so this is Thanos versus the Didact. Now, this one is going to be a kind of a short video. I will explain a little bit more, but this one isn't even a question. Let me compare. So Thanos, for instance, I'm going to use a 7'5" Thanos, Infinity War and Endgame style, some movie-ish Thanos. I will give him the sword, no stones, and that's it, because it'll make it a little unfair. Then you have the Didact, the most ancient species of basically alien ever, last of his kind of thing. And this dude is not even a joke. He lifted Master Chief, which granted weighs about 1,000 pounds, up into the air, threw him like a freaking ragdoll with literally 1% power. Remember, this dude didn't even get physical. He just picked him up using like the Force. Also, this dude is like 11 feet tall. That's like maybe 3 feet taller than Thanos wishes he could be. Which for this Thanos is about 9 feet, so that's 11 foot 4 inches. That's how tall this dude is. Not to mention, this dude basically has a force field around him and an entire army as well. Now, his armor on his body is extremely strong. His body itself is extremely durable. I will argue and I will say that this dude is probably also physically stronger than Thanos, even though we actually never see him punch anybody, but is able to lift something with his mind. That's 900 pounds. I can almost guarantee he can punch with 900 pounds of force. Maybe times that about 6 or 7. So now the question is could Thanos even come close to beating this dude? Well, yes and no. Thanos without his sword? Yeah, no. This dude is getting murdered by the Didact. But with the sword, there is a chance he could win. Now, he could throw the sword in such a way where it hits him in the leg, making him cripple and fall to the ground, although that wouldn't even be effective because this dude can float. Other than that, he could also probably throw the sword into his chest area, but we don't know if that sword will break through the Promethean armor or even his skin. Other than that, I really do think Thanos would need the stones to even fight this guy. Even then, we really do not know if or what his true powers are, because we only see him for one game. And yes, granted, he was beaten pretty easily, but that doesn't mean much. He could literally probably bend reality, meaning if he were to shoot him with the Power Stone, he could probably bend the Power Stone's power right back at him. Now, if you do give Thanos the stones, there is one major way he could win. If he used the Space Stone and the sword, he could probably stab the Didact in the head, killing him instantaneously. But that's the thing. The Didact's awareness is probably a lot more than Thanos, just for the mere fact that he's thousands of years older than Thanos. And I literally mean thousands of years. Now, once at the end of the first war, they did put him into a shield world and blew up the halos, which, granted, made him like a million years older, because it was like a million years later that it actually everything came to be. So saying that this dude literally has thousands upon thousands of years of knowledge, not including the knowledge they picked up along the way, along that 1 million years. So, if I'm being brutally honest, I don't think Thanos is coming anywhere near close to beating the Didact. Maybe with the stones, there are certain things. If he knew the name of the Didact, he could snap his fingers and kill him. But other than that, I really do not think that he could beat the concept of the Didact. Now, if it's from the Didact from the games, 100% just from the games, from what we just see in the games, he has a semi-good chance of beating him. I'll give it a 3 out of 10 times Thanos could possibly, not would, possibly beat the Didact. But that's just my opinion. You tell me what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you guys next year. And I hope you have a wonderful New Year. Happy New Year. And please, RIP brain rot. This does not need to be needed into next year. Please, no more brain rot for 2026. 2026 is begging you. No more brain rot.